long enough.
This is it. Turn up the TV.
The real world is giving us a run for our money, that's for sure. We used to be a very operatic, Shakespearean, Greek level drama about real people, and the real world has gotten pretty out there. It feels crazy. It feels really extraordinary. And I feel like our writers are so inspired this season. I feel like we're getting some of the best material we've had in the whole life of the show. So we're still having a good time. And who knew that 6 seasons in, we'd still be having this much of a blast. And I'm just so grateful to all of our viewers, people who have been supportive of the show, even though we were breaking ground, even though we were doing something that hadn't been done in almost 40 years, to have a black woman as a lead on a show. And the fact that people really stood by us and supported us and encouraged us proved to the world that every network should have a show with a black woman at the center of it. And even our network should have more than one show with a black woman at the center of it. And so I'm very grateful.
I think previously these presidents like President Bartlett, were very idealized. And so Fitz, as so many of the characters in Scandal, even though we're sort of outrageous operatic storylines, which are now not that outrageous given our actual political climate, Fitz is like a real human being and very flawed. And we see the admirable sides of him and the romantic, sexy side of him, and then the deeply flawed, sometimes homicidal, cruel, ill-behaved. So he really is has feet of clay, and I think that, and yet he's not a villain. I think he's different than someone like, Kevin's character in House of Cards, which is so brilliant, but that's a dark dude, and Fitz is not. So he's quite different, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus is genius, but satire, is having total satire. So Fitz is kind of, I love that he's complex in that way.
Oh my God.
The election results are in.
What if you're wrong?
I won't be wrong. I am done running for president. I'm not.